In an age where social media and things around us are made to keep us glued to our screens, we have to fight back more than ever to stop scrolling. There are a lot of young men, a lot of young people nowadays that can't go 5 seconds without their phone. They can't sit and listen to someone talk in front of them without having a phone with them. They're everywhere they go. They have their AirPods in or their earphones in. They're always going around everywhere they go. They have to have the device. And real communication, face-to-face communication, is starting to be erased. And I know there's also the excuse of, oh, there's a pandemic going around, but a lot more people are becoming less social. There are a lot more people becoming more glued to their TV screens. They're being more programmed to stay at home, to not have real human interaction, and instead, do a phone call or text, whatever. And I'm not against, using technology. I'm not against, even just calling a fan member if you can't really reach them. But if you have the option, rather than to sit there and text or just call them, and you have the option to, be there in person to not only communicate with them, but have a better connection with them, that should be your first option. That should be the option you picked, at least. I love having human interaction, even if it's sometimes scary. If it's like with a stranger, sometimes you just don't, or it's not scary, but you feel anxious. I feel like human interaction, face-to-face interaction, is much better than any type of interaction on your phone device. That can only go so far. Sure, you can have just FaceTime and like video cam, but at the same time, that face-to-face connection that you have with that person in front of you or people in front of you can bring you leaps ahead in terms of building up your confidence, your social skills, your overall presence in a room or in a conversation. I would suggest, if you were someone that's not social, you're not like, you don't really have a good time talking to people, you don't know how to really like start conversations, you get anxious around people, like lots of people, or you get anxious trying to, talk to people, I would suggest, practice at home. Maybe for family, just start up a random conversation with one of your siblings, or like your mother or father, or whoever your guardian is. Especially if you're a high school student moving to college, I would suggest, you take the time to start to get to know people in your school, in your class, in your administration, whoever, you might meet on the street. When I'm walking my dog, I usually like, in order to like practice this, I've been trying this for months now. I would, if I see someone on the street, I would just wave hi, or do one of these, or just say hi, like, what's up. And sometimes they don't answer because some people, either don't want to, or just, they're anxious as well, or they answer. You can get like a little conversation, like, oh, how you doing? Oh, it's good weather today, right? And some people might think, oh, well, that's pointless, it's stupid, it's like not really like a conversation, it's just like a little exchange, like, oh, how you doing, like, but I think that it really helps you to not only continuously try to communicate with other people, because not only will that help build your confidence to talk to, like, for example, like a girl that you see that's really attractive, or to get other opportunities in your life. Conversation, talking, is more than just an exchange. It's part of it is an exchange, but most of it is a connection, whether that be business related, personally related, like any type of relation you want in life. You have to sort of put yourself out there and communicate in an effective way. And you can't communicate effectively over an email. You could, but I think that in person is much better and much more effective to not only show your character as a person, but to show you and put yourself out there as a person. Let your efforts match your fruit. Peace.